Which of the following statements is always, that's very important, true about the anode of an electrolytic cell? So here we have an electrolytic cell. It's attached to a battery. We have the positive side of the battery and the negative side of the battery. The positive side of the battery, the electrons are flowing into it. They're being attracted to it. And in the negative side, the electrons are being pushed out because they are repelled by the negative. This side is the anode. If electrons are moving from the anode into the battery, that means electrons are being produced at this electrode. If electrons are being produced, that means that it's the site of oxidation. For example, if you had lead solid, it will produce lead ions and 2 electrons. So it's producing 2 electrons, and these electrons will move up and over. So we know for sure that this is always true. You may think that the anode dissolves. It can dissolve, but not always. Oftentimes you'll have something in solution that undergoes oxidation that doesn't have a solid anode, so you'll have to use carbon. Carbon can be used as an anode, which is indestructible chemically, so it won't degrade. So while the anode can dissolve, it's not always true of an anode. For the last one, we have aqueous ions that are converted into solids. This is describing what happens at the cathode, or reduction. With reduction, you'll have things like the opposite of this reaction, lead ions, which are added together with electrons, and that forms a solid. So for this, the only answer is B.